Yo, everybody. Generic B here. Welcome back to another episode of Stranded Deep. Woo! It has been a little while since we've done this. I missed an episode again. It's how it works. You know, life is crazy. Life is busy. I've been preparing for my trip to China. So I got the itinerary all sorted out, and fellas, I am going to be doing so much crazy, cool, weird, amazing stuff there. I think I told you that, like, I actually went with a... Oh, hello. You want to race? You want to race, pal? I actually went with an actual, not just a travel agent, but a personalized tour guide, and it was like more expensive than just doing it on your own, because I'm actually gonna have like some like guides, you know, like showing us some stuff and things, but they get you in spots doing things that you would normally never be able to do. So it's gonna be so cool. I'm gonna buy I have a camera, but I want to buy a GoPro because it's a lot smaller, and that way I'm gonna film a bunch of the stuff. But I'll be gone from like May 11th to May 30th, which is almost a full solid 3 weeks. It'll definitely be 3 weeks by the time, you know, travel and jet lag and stuff like that. So, sorry, I got a little... What's up with me with the cough? Hold on one second. Alright. So, I've been prepping really hard. My goal, I want to have 3 videos a day for you for the 3 weeks that I'm gone, which is nuts. And I know you guys are going to be like, hey, don't worry. Like, don't... Oh, man, we already got something all prepped up. Yeah, I forgot about this place. Awesome. What else we have here? Oh, got some coconuts. Everything's fine. Oh, great. Oh, we got some beans. Maybe we'll take some beans back. No, today is all about getting that, but let's chop down some logs while we're here. Yeah, I have been working on it. I've got, as of now, this is... Oh, let me check and see what the time is. Hold on one second. Hurry, make sticks, would you? Let me check my phone, my calendar here. It is April 24th today that I'm recording this, and I leave on the 11th, so I've still got plenty of time. I've got 35 videos out of the 63 that I want to record. And the cool part is that doesn't even quite cover some of the other stuff. By that time, hey, come on now. We may still be doing Grand Theft Auto 5 with the B team, like B-Dubs and Joe. So it's very possible that I'll have even more than 3 videos a day, because that's not including that. So my game plan is I've got Uncharted 2. I told you guys about that. I've recorded all of Uncharted 2. And then I've got, that took about 21 episodes. So that works out perfect. And then I've got the ABC. So I'm doing 3 Hermits weeks in one time slot. So it'll be like one game, then the next day the second game, next day the third game, and then back to the first game. I've recorded 2 of those so far. One of them is... I'm just gonna spill the beans, let you know. One of them is called This War of Mine, and it's not a brand new game. I think it came out late last year, and I saw it, and it got such good reviews. And just at the time, there wasn't a spot in my channel for it, and so I was looking around for stuff, and I said, all right, well, let me look, let me see what I can find, and I downloaded it, and I played, I meant to just play, 20 minutes of it, just to see if it was good, and I ended up playing, an hour just not even recording. I played an hour's worth, and I was like, "Whoa, this is a good game." It's a very good game. Very, very unique. Not sure how amazing it's going to translate over to a YouTube video, but definitely I suggest you guys give it a try. When if not playing it, at least watching me play it, because it's a really cool game. And then the other one I've done by popular demand. Hey, let's just grab stuff now. By popular demand, I have done I've done a new season. This will be the 3rd season of Timber and Stone. Timber and Stone. That's right. I have done it because it has a major update to it. Graphical updates and a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm going to not have you today. Bloop. I'll come back for this other stuff, because we're going to do a lot of building today. This is my goal, to build, baby. Good? We good? Let's go head on back. So I went a little north, so that means I need to go a little bit south. This island's kind of far away, but there's a... Oh, geez. Woo! Go, go, go. But there's a crazy amount of... Is this just about like that? Perfect. There's a crazy amount of trees there. Oh, he's still trying to... Boy, look at 2 of them. Wow. That's right. That's what I thought. Wow. Bloodthirsty much. So yeah, Timber and Stone, I did some... I did 7 episodes of that. 7 episodes of this war of mine. Timber and Stone has really improved quite a bit. Like, the stuff that was kind of a bit of a micromanaging pain. And if you guys have never seen my series on those, you can go back and check them if you want. Don't worry about it. Like, you won't... What is going on here? You won't miss a whole bunch just by checking it out fresh. But really good game. I'm still trying to figure... Ooh. Uh-oh. Got a little bit of fuel left. Still trying to figure out what the 3rd game in the slot is going to be. And the reason I haven't done that yet is I'm on the verge of having some games that are... I'm going to have early access to some games. I mentioned this before. And so I'm kind of waiting to see if I can get a copy of those and put that in that slot. But we'll see. And then the final, like, of the 3 games, right? Or the 3 time slots, I should say, is a game. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm really jazzed about it. It just came in the mail today. I had to special order it because it's never seen the light of day in Bulgaria. It's an older game, but not crazy old. If you liked... it's on the PS3. If you liked my Bully series, you're really going to like this. And that's all I'm going to say. But you're really going to like it. Alright, so, okay, there's my base. Good. I was just about to cut, but no need to cut. Aha! So see, now we're having the crazy bad frame rate. Hitting escape. Hitting save. And we're back. It's the weirdest. Okay, and then stop it. And then go back. It does mess with that a little bit. Messes with the boat technology just a little bit. I love how you can see the light inside of there. Ooh, okay. So that's what's going on. Hey, stop that. Oh, perfect timing. That's what's going on in my life with the channel. I had a bit of a scary thing happen to me last night. And I debated about whether or not I wanted to talk about it, but this is the time this is the time to talk about these things. You know, I guess it's like this game, this series has kind of turned into my, you know, little bit of heart to heart with you guys. You know, my hermits and stuff like that. So I figured it's not. I'm gonna take a sleep, by the way, so we don't have to sit here in this dark all the time. But yeah, this is my time where I can like kind of get a little more into, you know, my life and what goes on outside of YouTube. So got an email from my mom last night, and it was the weirdest. So she just says, Hey, son of mine, 'cause that's how she calls me, son of mine. Had a little heart attack. But everything's fine. Going into surgery now. Pray for me. Love you, Mom. And I'm like, what? Like, in retrospect, I get why she did that, because after I talked to her, it sounded like it was a pretty, like, everything was like kind of just happened super quick, you know, sort of thing. Like, she didn't really have much of a chance to call or anything like that to let me know what's going on. They were literally like, she was having a heart attack, and then and not a major one, you know, not, oh no, I don't want to support, not a major one. It was just like when I talked to her, she said she kind of felt like she had indigestion for a few days. And then, like, it just wasn't feeling so great. And then her left arm was tingling a little bit, which should be like, that should be the number one, like, hey, you need to go somewhere immediately. But she didn't. And then they had gone to Tallahassee for something. They don't live in a major city. They live in a little town, and but they went to Tallahassee to do something, car shopping or some malarkey, and yeah, she's told my dad. She goes, "Hey, my dad was on the phone with somebody, and she was like, well, you need to not be on the phone anymore, and you need to take me to the hospital. I'm having a heart attack." And boy, just even saying that, you know, it's weird. Like, you watch things on TV, and like, oh no, dang it. Like, you know, I can't stand blood. Like, I'm real super queasy when it comes to that stuff. And so, like, if I see someone like doing drugs, like the needle drug, or giving blood or something like that, like on TV, not real life, or in movies or something like that. Oh, it just gets me, man. I cannot hang whatsoever. But yeah, when she, you know, just talking to her about it, it made my heart all flip-flopping too. But no, she went in, and this is the weirdest part, because like, she is about as healthy as anyone I know. Like, as far as lifestyle goes. Oh, am I thirsty? Let me check really quick. I'll survive. Oh yeah, we gotta get filled up, son. All right, and I'll wait. I won't throw away the can until I get to the island, because you guys are like, you're causing lag. I don't think I'm causing lag, but whatevs. All right, which island do we go to? That little guy. So yeah, she's like super healthy. like she's like organic type stuff, you know, and doesn't eat a bunch of fried foods or anything like that. Now that she does have it runs in the family, in her family, of heart disease, but yeah, it's really strange. I'm sorry to be all like kind of, you know, like Debbie Downer type about it. Like I know this is kind of heavy talk, but it happened, and I got scared. You know, my dad was super scared. Like my dad's a very sweet man, and a very, very loving father and husband. But he's your typical kind of Southern boy. He don't cry. I ain't gonna cry, you know, type of thing. And he was pretty broke up on the phone when I talked to him. And I think that probably got to me almost as bad as hearing my mom had the heart attack. Just knowing like, you know, how bad it was affecting him. Yeah, come on, son. Wow, they're really bad. So yeah, what happens though, you go to the hospital, and they run this camera, and you're awake while they do this, which is crazy that they do this. But they put a camera up in your artery. I guess it's that. Oh no, don't rain on me. Is it raining? I hear the rain, but I don't see anything rainy. That's weird. So they run this little tiny camera up your main artery, and then they look around in your heart, which is so nuts. But she had two of her veins or arteries or something were like really clogged. So they put in something called a stent, which is, imagine kind of like putting a little drinking straw in your. Oh man, there's two of them. I'm gonna kill them both. That's what we're doing right now. Imagine putting like a little tiny drinking straw in your blood vessel to keep it open. Like, to the best of my knowledge and whatnot, that's about how that's what it is. Okay, you come here right now. I'll take you both on, sons. Let's go. Who wants first lickings? Who wants? There, I see you. Hiya. Yeah. Okay. Can I talk and kill a shark at the same time? Probably not. Nope. Yep. Come on. Get killed. Come on. Yes. Okay, so there's one. I got him. Let's go. So yeah, they do that. There's no other real scan, so they can check and see like what's up in the heart. They do that, and then if something is in real bad shape, then they kind of play it by ear, and they go, oh, so this requires more than stents. We're gonna need, you know, something else. Come on. And so luckily that's all she needed, and according to what they said, this is like kind of standard procedure for, you know, someone who has a problem. Come on now. What do you thought? And so they're gonna put her on like blood thinners. Yes. Oh man, we're so good at this. They're gonna put her on blood thinners, which is kind of helps the blood get through if there's like problems, if there's like clogged up arteries, and she has to take like an aspirin. So they're gonna do that for like a year, and she just has to watch out now. So it's like, that's scary business, man. Like, and it makes, I'm 40. I turned 40 this year, And I'm no oldie. I don't feel old. I feel a little out of shape. Like we've talked about that. And I definitely wanna be healthier. But man, I tell you what an eye opener. Like, I'm no spring chicken either. And when we go out, listen, I like me some meat. I eat ribs, and they make really good meatballs and grilled meat here in Bulgaria. And that's my jam. I like salads, but I'll eat a salad along with a plate of ribs. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not super overweight. I could stand to lose, 10 pounds, 15 pounds, 20 at the most. But it's not like, you see me. I mean, you guys see me on Facecam. I'm not like unhealthily overweight or anything. And I've been this weight for 10 years, easy, maybe 15. But my mom's not fat. She's not fat at all. And my dad's not fat. And like I would say she's not even overweight. Like, she's just, for her age, like older people, they'll get a little bit of a little pooch on them, type thing. She's got a little bit of that, but all in all, she's like active. I mean, they go on walks and they travel and and all that. And it wasn't too long ago, she had rollerblades. She would do a little rollerblading with her friends and stuff like that. So it's like, it's just crazy. It's like you sit there. I know it's this is when it gets real depressing. Debbie Downer. It's like you sit there and you ask yourself, how much do you really have to do, and is it even worth it? Like is there a balance of what's right and healthy versus enjoying your life? Like if I like a good plate of ribs, is it okay to have ribs every once in a while? In the old moderation, or is that for sure going to give me a heart attack if I have too many ribs? Eventually, is that eventually going to catch up to me? Or if I never have ribs again, is that gonna matter? Is that gonna extend my life? And if it does, is that a life I want to live? A life without ribs? I know that seems so like what's the word? That seems so superficial. And it is. It's a superficial scenario I'm running here. But the same thing goes for, it's like I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't, I never have, and I've never done drugs or anything like that. So, and like for me, that's like it's like, if smoking kills you, smoking will kill you. So I'll never smoke, and like there's no benefits whatsoever of smoking. But then there's no benefits of drinking alcohol, and I drink alcohol, not a crazy amount, but I do. I enjoy, a beer and or sometimes a glass of wine, sometimes even a cocktail, depending on how I'm feeling. But is that going to catch up to me? Like, is that? But then does it matter? If you sit there and you go, all right, you know what? I'm just going to eat straight up vegan or low fat, everything's, nothing fried ever, no red meat, blah, 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 blah. Is that the guaranteed? And what does a guarantee mean? Guarantee of having a longer life, but is it a life where you're constantly trying to extend the life? So you're focused on that instead of actually living your life? It's like those people who go on vacation and they they spend the entire time like looking into a camcorder because they're so focused on recording everything that they're not actually looking at it. You know what I mean? Like, so it really makes me wonder. And I don't think anybody's got the answer. But it's what's kind of going through my head. And I'm really out of an axe. If I keep chopping trees with an axe, will I eventually run out of an axe? These are the thoughts I ask myself. But yeah, I guess enough of that. Sorry to get all weighed down and heavy on you. I usually keep it nice and light. My mom's perfectly fine. I talked to her, and right after the surgery, and she's like, no, I feel great, and all that stuff. So I'm not too worried about her. I know she'll be just fine, especially if she has the blood thinners and stuff like that. She'll be just fine. And it's a pretty It's a pretty common thing, I guess. I had intended on building a little bit more today. And so I will. I'll make sure that I have this all ready to rock and roll. That there is the problem, of course, that we know where if I have too many sticks laying on the ground, the frames go way down. So there is always going to be like a bit of an issue trying to prep for this. There's always going to be a little bit of like moving around and grabbing things. But I'm hoping next episode we're going to get a whole bunch done on the thing. I'm going to get all this stuff chopped up, and hopefully that will get us rocking and rolling so we can get this fort complete. I will tell you that I do believe we're getting close to having this particular series on a hiatus. The views are still good, so it's not a problem of that. But I think that we've done this long enough that we can focus on some other games. There's a new game coming out on the 28th, which is just a few days away. Because what did I say? This is like the 25th? So just a few days away. And I definitely want to get that rocking and rolling. I will make an announcement of my new schedules on Facebook, facebook.com/genericb. I know not everybody uses Facebook, but you don't have to sign in to like just see the post. And I'll tweet that out as well when I do make the post. And I will definitely. I talked with the devs. They are working on new stuff. It's just a matter of time to know when it's going to happen. And so this will probably turn into whenever there's new things, we will have a series, and hopefully it means we won't have to, redo anything. I like where we're at. I love this place. But we'll make room for other things, and I'm really excited about that. Shall I tell you what it is? I might as well. There is a brand new updated version of State of Decay, which I played a little bit last year, had so much fun on it, but I didn't take it serious. Not as serious as I should. It's actually a pretty complicated game. It's a zombie survival game, but there's a lot of like management involved of people and resources and stuff. So I'm actually going to do my research, make sure I know how to play the game, and do it right. And I'm really going to try hard. I think that'll probably be a daily series as well. But we'll see. I'm still trying to finagle that. And then, of course, when I go on vacation on May 11th, the entire schedule changes anyway. So don't be sad that this one is being put on the shelf, because it would have been put on the shelf in May anyway, for sure, while I went on vacation. So that is it. Thank you guys for listening to me ramble. I really do. I love you guys so much. I feel super just blessed and humbled that I have 850,000 subscribers of people who at one point decided that I was cool enough for them to subscribe to me and follow me and listen to my rambling. And that's the greatest thing to me. You guys are my family for sure. I love you all. But that's going to do it for me. Hope you enjoyed. And until next time, take care. Brush your hair. I see you when I see you. Brush your hair. Brush your hair. Brush your hair. Brush your hair. Oh. Yo. Brush your hair. That will be right back.